excited to get going tonight, and good practice yesterday and got into town here, so need to string another win along.
Benino looks probably like he's good to go.
I'll check in, but he had a good skate today, and so we'll have game time decisions tonight. But he looked good out there.
He's one of the guys that's kind of led the pack, but a lot of guys are having success on the dots so far this season. I wanted to ask you about that. I know it seems like Peck has been spending some extra time with them after practice on that. How do you feel about how they're coming along there?
Good. There's things that we wanted to try and improve on this year coming into it, and that was one of the things that we had talked about. Again, when we did pick the staff, there was reasons why we picked certain people, and certainly Michael Pekka has had success in the face-off circle and able to, help players, I think, with regard to that. And so there's a lot that goes into it, the preparation for a game with face-offs and then working out on the ice. And, so far there's been some early success.
Jimmy, learning stuff about him as it goes along. It looks like he's been in there a little bit more. What do you like about his game?
I think he's had a really good impact in the game. I thought he played a good first game, and then he came out again. But to me, he's working to establish himself as a mainstay in the lineup. And again, the decisions are you have to make on when you have 13 forwards is not easy. And so if available tonight, there's a chance that we'll come back with that same lineup because we were looking for a response and we got it.
Is it meaningful to you as a coach to have a guy sort of cast ego aside on that side, in that instance, and sort of communicate and do the right things?
I mean, we're trying to communicate. It's a tough situation. Like I said, everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to be a part of it, and you're allowed to dress 12 and 6, and that's it. So some guys can't get in the lineup, and you'd like to hope that the guys take the right road and continue to work in practice, and for the time when they are called again and they're ready to win the lineup, they'll actually be ready. And so our guys, I think, have handled it and have worked really hard to put themselves in a position to be ready to play.
Do you notice a huge difference between how the Flames are playing right now versus last season? Or?
I can't comment really on them, and I didn't see them that much, and we had a lot of guys in different places. It's early in the season, and we saw a pre-scout. We're getting ready for them based on what we saw in the pre-scout systematically, and we're preparing for a team that is probably not where they want to be in the standings, and with that comes some fire sometimes, and we were already, I think, caught with that once, and so it's a learning lesson for us to try and make sure that we're ready to play.
What do you remember about that game at MSG that seemed like one of the games of the year in the league overall?
Where?
I guess last season. But
what do I remember? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't be more help. Can't be more help than that. But like I said, we're here today. And we got a new group, and they got a new group, and both teams have a new coach, and completely different scenarios. So we're worrying about our business right now.
How do you bottle up what you liked in Seattle? You had the Buffalo game. I know you guys are really happy about the way you played there. Columbus, maybe not as happy. So how do you kind of stack them now?
Say it again.
How important is it to sort of stack these good games in a row?
Yeah, I mean, we're like every team. You're trying to find some consistency. You're trying to string wins together and move in that direction. And tonight's a good opportunity for us to do that.